Guys, what's going on? Salvatore, and today we're talking about Batman Telltale, and is it going to be revealed at E3? Now, E3 is a very close date right now, and I believe it is coming in June 14th through 16th, and I think that it would be a smart idea for Telltale to actually show Batman Telltale / reveal gameplay for Batman Telltale at E3. E3 is a huge event for gaming. A lot of people love E3 for gaming, and I just think it would be a smart decision for Telltale to actually show maybe the first few minutes of Batman Telltale. You know, maybe a few little snippets and decisions here. Show what the characters would be like. Show who the voice actors are. Show Alfred. You know, show just a tad bit. Maybe 5 to 6 minutes. I think 5 to 6 minutes is a very good time frame to actually show a few gameplays. It wouldn't show too much, but it wouldn't show too little. Because, of course, the game itself is going to be 2 hours long, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours long, depending on how they actually release this one. Because from previous Telltale games like Walking Dead Season 2, Wolf Among Us, the first episode is usually around 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, 3 hours if you kind of wait a long time to make a decision. But you get what I mean. It's not going to be too long of an episode, but it won't be too short of an episode. So showing 5 minutes would be perfect for, a little time balancing. You don't want to show too much, but you don't want to show too much. And Batman Telltale is one of those games that's going to be released during the summer. I mean, I remember last year watching Batman Arkham Knight at E3, and then the game was going to be released literally the next week. I think it was June 14th they showed, or June 16th or 15th, or sometime around that during the PS4 conference, Sony conference, and then the next week, the game release. So I was like, oh, okay. And of course, what they did was they showed the first 5 minutes. They showed, the dialogue between Jim Gordon and then all that stuff. They basically showed the prologue of the game in the beginning of E3, and then it kind of hyped us up even more for the actual game. And it made sense. Arkham Knight made sense for them to release it the next week after showing it at E3, because it gets the hype ball rolling. It gets it going. So showing E3 gameplay of Batman Telltale, maybe a week or two, like I said in my last video, they should release it on June 18th, or June 28th, I think it was, at the end of June. It would make sense for them to hype up the game 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the game actually releases and drops for the public, and it would be awesome. I think so many people would love that. So many people would get hyped for the game, and I would be personally one of the most hyped people on this, site, because I love Batman, I love Telltale, I love both, and if they're together, I'm gonna cry. Well, they are together, so I've already cried. But you guys know what I mean. If they show just the first 5 minutes, show the prologue, do what Batman Arkham Knight did. Show the prologue, show what the hell is actually going on here. Show us a little bit of the plot. I at least want to know what the game is about before going into it. Kind of like The Walking Dead, we knew it's going to be zombie apocalypse, we're going to be following these people, and we got to know what we're doing, right? I mean, it's sure there's like kind of some misleading things in trailers, but I at least want to see a trailer / gameplay for Batman Telltale that actually shows us a little bit of the plot, what we're going to be doing. Of course, we're Batman, we're going to be fighting crime, but who are we going to go up against? Who's going to be the main villain? Are we going to get the main villain reveal at episode 3? Are we going to get the main villain reveal at the end of episode 1? When are we going to see the villain? Is it going to be in a trailer? I just want to know. I want to know what we're up against. I don't know if we're going up against crime bosses. I just want to know at least a little bit of the actual plot. My dates were wrong, I'm sorry. I meant June 24th. If they do release it on June 24th, I think it's perfect. Perfect timing. It's literally 20 days after Batman Telltale's E3 conference. So it would make sense for them to release Batman Telltale on the June 24th, which is 10 days after Batman Telltale is. Of course, for Batman Telltale, there isn't really gameplay, I guess you could say. There's just one big cutscene combined with gameplay and just cinematics in between, decisions in between. There's like no, how do I explain this? There's like no cutscenes, but there's no gameplay too. You know what I mean? So of course, showing the first 5 minutes, the prologue, it would make a lot of sense for them to show the prologue, since of course there's no gameplay and there's really not a lot of cinematics either. It's in between. It's basically both. It's both combined into one great game. And we also get to see the art style for the game. Is it going to look like the New 52? Is it going to look like the 70s Batman? Is it going to look like the pre-New 52? What is the game actually going to look like? Everybody is wondering what this game is going to look like, especially me. We would also be able to see the suit design for the game. What is Batman going to be wearing? What's his skin going to look like? Is it going to be like the New 52 Batman? Is it going to look like the Dick Grayson Batman? Like I actually predict, I think he's going to look like the Dick Grayson Batman. A lot of people don't believe me, and I say to them, You wait and see, dick. But time will tell. And if they do release a trailer for it, you guys can expect a breakdown, because I'm going to start doing trailer breakdowns for Suicide Squad, for, gaming, for anything, really. Anything that I enjoy. I also might be getting into Battlefield games, because I do love World War shooters. I really love World War II shooters. And if they're doing a World War I shooter, you damn well know that I'm going to be playing that game a lot. And I love Battlefield. I love Call of Duty. I love all these games. So expect more gaming stuff in the future, more Telltale stuff in the future once they release some stuff for The Walking Dead Season 3. And that's another thing. If they do release Batman Telltale trailer at E3, they could also tease a little bit of The Walking Dead Season 3. Like, hey, you want to buy Batman Telltale? If you buy Batman Telltale Episode 1, at the end of Episode 1, you get to go ahead and see an exclusive trailer for The Walking Dead Season 3. Like, they could do that, and it would be really, really smart. So tell us guys in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And you guys are awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.